Today we have a beautiful weather here, around 30 degrees outside and light winds. So we have decided to kick off another adventure and sail to one of our favorite marina, Zeland at Brouwersdam. It's going to be a bit challenging trip as our main crew member is not with us today as she has some other duties to follow. Nevertheless, I take it as an opportunity to test myself in all variety of dockings that we're gonna face. We will have 3 locks to pass, so I need to figure out the best possible way to go through it in a safely manner. I do have small hands with me on board, so I hope it's gonna be great.
Vandaag gaan wij zeilen naar Port Zeland. Gaan we 6 uurtjes en dan gaan we lekker op het strand spelen. En op het waterparcours gaan we ook doen. En gaan we ook krabben vangen en naar het restaurant. We gaan nu eerst heel lekkere kibbeling eten en dan gaan we snel naar onze reis.
So this is how I go with kids and my wife, and this is how I go with kids only. Time to begin. I do expect a lot of boats today cruising around. As you know, with this weather, everyone is heading to the water. So we are approaching the first lock. I already prepared all fenders on this side and I plan to go and actually touch with my starboard side the wall. My daughter is going to help me with the midship line, so let's see how this goes for her. We are going on the engine now for about an hour against the wind as I need to get a better height. Then we will put the sails up and we'll be heading towards another lock. The forecast said we're gonna have like 8 to 10 knots of wind, but I already have like 17 knots with gusts up to 22. So it looks like we're gonna have a very nice sailing day. Now we have a very good height wind versus our new heading, so let's put the sails up.
Papa gaat zo meteen de zeilen ophangen. Wiep zit even lekker te gamen en ik zit hier lekker te chillen.
I see the wind got stabilized on 18 knots, so I will do the reef a bit, the sails, not to heel too much, and let's see how it goes. pij tala, butelki z lodówki, nie pij tej wody. Dobra. As we are getting closer to another lock, it's time to roll the sails, but let me first turn on the engine. So the first goes a jib and the mainsail is second. I will release the sheet just to boost the tension. Up. Okay, locked. And then of course you always need to manage your lines, otherwise you get crazy at some point. Then I see the boats just the boats are coming out from the lock, so that means it's open, but I'm not sure whether I will manage to be there on time. Yeah, nevertheless I'll give it a try. So I push forward the engine slightly, the autopilot is on, and let's see whether we can manage to close the sail. Well, same here. Actually I should do it upwind, but as there is a limited space, I'm a bit lazy actually. I can also try to do it like that, releasing tension and rolling this in. Yeah, it goes. There it goes. Done. Lock. Lock. Take out this lock. Let's also take the bomb. And off we go. Okay, the boat is going forward and then again. I will try to approach the lock with my starboard side here. So I need to secure it with all the fenders. I have it ready here, so I will just drop it out. Ball goes onto the bow, just right here, to secure it, nice and easy. Looks good. This is ready. That goes here. Another line just in case I need also to secure my stern. So I'll also make it ready. Okay, everything is set up. Autopilot is off. So let's get some speed. And let's see whether we already have a green light. Yeah, it's a red light. So let's wait. Yeah, maybe I'll just get closer a little bit to this pontoon here and grab myself with a line and wait, as I really don't know how long that will take. Sometimes it's very fast, 5, 10, 15 minutes, but I already experienced cases more than half an hour for whatever reason. Yeah, let's see. I see the height of the pontoon is actually workable, so I don't need to adjust my fenders that much. Maybe just this one. Yeah, all of them. And my lovely bow needs also go down. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I will park here. So we are waiting for a second lock to be opened. Normally it takes here like 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes, but yeah, now it's already 20 minutes and I have no clue what time they're going to open that. So we will be hanging out here at the pontoon, and as far as there is a green light popping up, then we are turning on the engine, go inside, tackle the wall, and then still another lock is waiting for us on the other side.
Tata będzie robić kolację, to wtedy ja z Natalką pójdziemy łapać kraby. Też jutro pójdziemy do plaży.
We are now approaching the last lock for today in Brunesse, and from there we still need 3 hours to go to reach our destination. The bridge is now open, but that means that they are loading boats from the other side, so we need to wait like 10 minutes. Of motoring, as there is not that much wind anymore, so we need to secure to be there rather on time to arrive when there is still a bit of light, so you see in the marina how to approach your docking in a better way, safer way. But we will make it, I think, on time. We're cruising like 6 knots on the engine, and as you can see, we are having fun. That was a really great day of sailing, very nice wind at the beginning, and yeah, unfortunately we spent also a lot of time in the locks, but yeah, it is what it is. I actually expected much more boats on the water here today, but it's not that bad. So we actually got some wind now, not too much, just around 10 knots, so we are doing like 4 knots over ground, which is okay. And yeah, I think hour and a half to go. Kids are really looking forward to reach the marina so they can start with crabbing activity, although it's gonna be a bit late. Nevertheless, short holidays, so why not? Zeland, and over here you see Brouwersdam. On the other side there is the North Sea, where the sun actually goes down into it now. Excuse me, can you give me a hand as I'm just myself? I'm at 17. Thank you. I will go with my stern. I got it.
Thank you, I will manage.
So we have reached our haven. It's pretty late actually, but anyway, I'm now making my specialty, which is a sailing burger. Everyone loves it. That's something I do always on the boat. Kids went already outside to check whether they can get some crabs or play. They were really looking forward to it after the whole day cruise. When they are back, most probably we're still gonna take a short walk to the sea. It's already 11 p.m, so pretty late, but we are having fun.
De waterpark en dan gaan we, gaan wij
Naar de
spelen.
waterparcours.
Ja, gaan we spelen. Doei. 11 uur gaan we beginnen met klimmen en zo.
Had a very intensive day. Started with the scramble eggs for the breakfast, and after we tried to catch some crabs, but actually we didn't get anything. And from there we went to the inflated aqua park, which is outside here in Zeland. A very nice place. Kids had a lot of fun. After that we walked to the beach to taste the sea. I really like the place. It's very big, very spacious, and you know, there were like hundreds of kite surfers, which looks really stunning what they do and how they do this. When I have checked the forecast the day before, they said there is going to be no wind, maybe up to 4 knots or something like that. But look at this. No cooking today. We're gonna spend some more time outside, and as there is a Father's Day in Netherlands, my kids have invited me to the restaurant, which I'm really thankful.
Co, zapaliście coś? Wow!
Maar ik wil er meer. Tata, możemy jeszcze raz?
No pewnie. 3, 2, 1.
So after a great weekend with kids, it's time to go home.
Nataluś, jak będę cię wołał, to proszę przyjdź wtedy na zewnątrz, ok? So, let's start the preparation for the departure. Line we don't need anymore, so I'll just remove it from our way. Okay, quick fix. Maybe not that quick. Okay, very good. It's gonna rain today, so that's not the best weather for sailing, definitely. But we have no other choice, like just continue, as we need to be at home this evening. Very good wind, so we will open up the sails 20 knots. Alright, so we are getting wind, getting speed. Need to make a good heading, and I think like 6 hours we should be back home. Time for the gym. There we go. kind of seasick. You know what's best to do? It's a bit cold, very windy, great for sailing, but not great for chilling. It's blowing like 15 to 18 knots, so we're doing like 6.5 knots over ground, which is very good. Standing behind me and they convinced me that it's a tea time now. Sails now with 12 knots of wind, which is not bad. And there is now the ebb tide here, so you can really smell it in the air, the fresh seafood. Kids have just fallen asleep, so I'm enjoying cruising myself in this a bit of rainy day and quietness. You know, next week my family is coming over. My family, I mean 4 males hungry for sailing, so I believe we will have a decent sailing. Putting the sails down, prepare the fenders on the side, prepare the lines of course, and make the proper planning, check the wind, how are you going to approach to the docking or to the lock, and yeah, I'm getting ready for it. But I need to dock the boat just right there. What are you looking for? Something happened? Let's move.
the adventure is over and we are looking forward to another one.
Tak,
Co najbardziej Ci się podobało?
kraby. Złapaliśmy więcej niż 10.
A Pani się podobało, Pani Natalio?
Łapanie krabów. Złapaliśmy, jak Filip mówił, naprawdę więcej niż 10. Super rejs zakończony bez mamy. I nawet jak jechaliśmy do portu, też bez mamy. Sami byliśmy w trójkę.
So we're counting down. 5 more days and off we go.